early base damage coming out from the Timbersaw, Enchantress, focusing on the lanes. Yeah, you're playing into Invoker, into Timbersaw, but like even the Static Storm mid lane, Limp.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage. Cold Snap is there, Enchant to
that's
follow
the
for
first
save, and Impetus and the right clicks. It's first blood going the way of VIRTUS.PRO, the online kings.
The Hoodwink, I feel this hero gained some popularity for a reason, feels relatively strong.
Right,
but
before you go on, were you a hater first?
No, like when I first started playing Hero, I didn't think it's good. And then when I played like 20, 30 games, I felt the hero has potential.
Yeah, we're going to see the spear into the tree.
Thunder.
Nightfall. He actually does pick up Sunder, and that might turn this around. Nico Baby already popped his hot, so he's down here. And DM, oh, the nice Hoodwink stun coming out. The bushwhack, very successful. Is Nico Baby getting chased even more? DM with the chakram, slowing him down, and it's a double kill for him.
No, that's a disaster for Alliance. One ward is scouting things out, so any kind of TP rotation that is not a smoke rotation will be scouted out. The Glimpse level 2 should be enough.
Into the kinetic field. GPK, he comes in on top of a Bramble, gets done with the Cursed Crown, but it's not going to matter. So much damage from the EMP, and another death for Nico Baby.
Potentially a first kill for Alliance. Like, you need to get that one on the board. Very important for the team morale.
Sentry comes out. They're going to get this Edict on the tower for now, but here comes the turnaround from VP. Static Storm into the kinetic field. The Yules is going to keep him alive a little bit longer, but not long enough. Nightfall in that... Oh, he actually is going to live for now on the Leshrac as S4 drops inside his Mars Arena, but no.
But the GPK, he snipes him, and they instantly tip him. That stun strike gets him. That was a ballsy play from Alliance, going inside the trees, and where could he possibly be? You see Edict on your tower, that's pretty much the only spot where Leshrac stands, so they immediately open up with the Static Storm and follow it up by a kinetic field.
FNG's dead, alacrity applied, and yeah, I guess Save will take it for himself, the support tax, as it were.
And we see TB also getting points in Attribute instead of putting more points in Reflection, which I really like.
Oh, we're going to see Nightfall pop the Metamorphosis, and S4 is just destroyed.
Yeah, the damage coming out from Spectre is relatively low at the moment, so inside the pit, tank it up. DM getting some stacks, full hood. I don't think he even used the pipe, sorry, at all.
Oh, Hanskin trying to take over the outpost again, but he's going to get spotted out inside the Shadow Realm now, but stuck inside the kinetic field. Not even needing the Sunstrike, the Impetus is enough. And then meanwhile, Nightfall basically solos Roche, so...
Their late game is not even stronger than Virtus.PRO. You have Terrorblade, you have Invoker, who's going BKB next.
They find him. Limp, Static Storm, Kinetic Field, gets the Yules off, but you have to think it's only an inevitable death here for Limp. And Deafening Blast, and still 0 kills for Alliance. And Nightfall, of course, with that Aegis still for 2.5 minutes, has the full charged BKB and the SNY for the extra status resist. Okay, here we go. S4 with the Arena, gets the Spear up, but Nightfall with the BKB. He just walks casually right out, gets the Sunder, as well as S4 is just dying in the midst of his Mars Arena. And there's the first kill of the game.
There we have it.
Hanskin gets it, so you were incorrect, Lacoste. Good effort, though, my friend.
Yeah, put your Hanskin in the air for this big kill that they just got. Still, Tower is alive. Nightfall does not have Sunder available.
That is true. He still has Aegis, though, of course, as meta's running out shortly.
Exactly. Like, Spectre is having a decent amount of farm. Diffusal Blade done, plus Echo Saber, so damage will be there.
Yeah, as we see Hanskin again, trying to create as much space as possible. Limp is on the other side. GPK takes quite a bit of damage, but Sunstrike is coming. He's actually going to dodge it, but the right clicks with the Spirit Vessel are going to be enough. Get yet another charge for GPK. Limp is in the vicinity of this, though.
Oh, that's going to be another one.
The Split Art. Oh, okay, Limp. Another Lightning Storm to go. All right, Lightning Storm's a great spell, Lacoste. As we're going to see the Rebuke miss, but break applied to Enchantress for now. Gets the heal off. There is the Arena with the Spear. But on the other side is Nightfall. Gets the Reflection off S4, attempting to TP out. But that damage from the Impetus is yet again going to be enough. FNG. All right, they have some high ground wards here. The Tinker wards, as it were. He actually goes for the Lightning Storm damage talent as well. That's kind of cool to see. Oh, the Tornado just barely clips him.
Cataclysm?
It's a Cataclysm, actually. The Yule's going to keep him safe for now, but no. Not so much, actually. He takes a meatball to the face.
Spear back into tier 4 towers. Into Bramble, into Hoodwink ulti. Break mechanic, good, decent against the Timber, not the greatest. Mars, he's in.
Yep, he sure is. S4
There's the
terrorized
combo.
onto 3 heroes. Cataclysm to follow, though, as Nightfall is just beating the crap out of everybody in that meta BKB form. Kingslayer was the first to fall, so Alliance with another kill. It's going to cost him S4 and Nico Baby doing a lot of damage to GPK, but Nico Baby just getting kited now, and the Impetus looks to be finishing him off. And now Alliance on the run without the position 1 Spectre.
Alliance didn't know when Roche was spawning, so they try to go for the play. They get 1 kill again on Disruptor. I love that Disruptor is going for Ags this game. He's preparing for the late game, so there are not going to be any BKBs. They have a good way of setting things up with just either a Glimpse or Tornado from Invoker.
FNG just, I guess, wasting time here. He took the outpost after the minute mark, so wasn't getting that XP. But,
GPK.
Lamp, making use
He
of that
needs
boost to travel. Split Earth is there with the Pulse Nova to follow. DM in the vicinity, though. They're going to be able to take out FNG very quickly. Now Limp, extremely fast and on the run. Yep, still chasing right now. Looks like GPK still taking some damage, but now Limp finally caught out. And with DM, he has the flamethrower on top of all this damage. And they find yet another kill. Now, is this more of a delay tactic? I mean, they're already in the high ground.
Yeah,
so.
they have TB with no meta for 60 seconds, but there is enough damage to take down the barracks, especially when Invoker comes and use Alacrity on TB. Finally, Dark Willow has the shard, so there's going to be a lot of Bramble Mazes around.
That's right. S4 jumps in and pretty much dies right away. And there you see the terrorized combo. It looks good on paper. In reality, maybe not so much. But when you're down this much, of course, things are going to look a little bit more lopsided.
That's what I mentioned. He jumps in and he's dead.
Oh!
Snipes him one more time. Let me see. Invoker half HP will pick up the regeneration. Come back to the fight.
So, okay, this was a top hat Gaben shellacking. Gaben in a top hat shellacking.
Yeah, it was a great performance from VIRTUS.PRO. Southeast Asia, I've seen Puppy playing position 5 in the pubs. It has some potential. Also, it's similar to like Magnus plus Alina that was relatively popular, where you can just skewer into the stun. Maybe Alina's stun a bit easier to use.
FNG already resigned to his death, so first blood the way of VIRTUS.PRO. Yeah, bottom lane, we have the Illusory Orb coming out. Looks like it'll connect for now, as a spin comes out as well on top of the coil, and this looks to be the death. Oh, all right, pops the Fairy Fire. DM is actually going to live for now. Now the EMP connects onto Limp, but he's going to be the one to drop. So a big turnaround for VP. FNG looks to be another sacrifice for the VP gods. And now it's so good. It's like the second best item now in the tier 1. Is S4. He's going to get jumped. The Blink Dagger reveals Static Storm on top of the kinetic field to follow. Nightfall waiting for the Wraith Fire Blast. He'll get it off. Oh, a little bit late there. The Skewer comes out, but finally the Glimpse back in, and that is going to be S4's death. Looks like GPK will get credit for that one. And meanwhile, in the bot lane, we're seeing FNG getting gone on. I mean, I think it was 360 seconds at one point. I'm pretty sure, right? It was the longest cooldown in the entire game. Now only 200 seconds. Nightfall might be getting gone on here. Of course, doesn't have his range. You're going to see the RP come out from S4. This will only be the first life as Nightfall just continuing to right-click now as he's getting some reinforcements on the way. Yeah, not even. As we're going to see the call now, and they're going to be able to bring down FNG with the chop. S4 still in the trees. And they spot him. They just walk right in. That's going to be another freebie for VP.
Let's see. I think they get level 2 and then they decide to take a fight.
Limp, this would be a huge kill. Tornado into the Static Storm.
But curse.
The curse from FNG holds them at bay for now. Impetus continuing to do a lot of damage. The Cold Snap to follow. Limp's in a lot of trouble. He gets the coil off, though. Back into the Glimpse with the Spear Vessel applied. Cold Embrace is not enough to keep him alive, but it might be a trade for GPK. This will be good for Alliance overall, but they're going to lose 2 now, and FNG looks to be next. At the very least, Alliance does get the mid laner, but it is going to cost them 3.
I would say this is a standard build. Sometimes it's one farming item, but since he doesn't need it because he has Empower, you need status resistance against the Axe Call.
Yep, that's definitely true. As the triangle, they're going to go there. Kingslayer's going to take the full Omni Slash, and down he goes. But here comes the EMP, connects on S4, pops the wand, so has some mana to work with. We have the coil, only going to connect on a couple here, but there's the RP. This could be a big turnaround for Alliance. They're going to find GPK again, and DM looks to be next on the list. Double kill for Nico, baby. They ended up in the triangle where he has been spending the entire game, and Alliance is going to be really happy with that. That's it. That's all I got. Maybe we can have a new hero do that. We're going to see the big call, but a nice Blade Fury in time. Curse to follow from FNG on the sideline. As a result, Alliance is able to get out here, but in the meantime, S4 getting caught in the Static Storm kinetic field. Nightfall on the other side has the alacrity applied, but the cold embrace is there just in time to withstand the crit. And it looks like DM did fall in this engagement, but Nico Baby has the spin going off, and the coil applied as well, just on the Enchantress, but they'll take what they can get right now. All they lose is hand skin. It's a 2-for-1. I think now Alliance perhaps on the run, but S4 still on the sideline. Take a guess.
Nico Baby's wards?
I think that's what it said.
175.
Sorry, his healing ward.
Oh, the 400.
DM's going to jump in with the Berserker's Call 400. Okay, I'm going to go 550. As Nightfall gets the Wraithfire Blast, but a glimpse back into the Kinetic Field Static Storm, but there's the Curse on top of the Cold Embrace.
He's not receiving damage.
Nico Baby is perfectly fine now. Gets off the Omni Slash as well. It's going to be tanked up a bit by those Skeletons, but we hear DM chop down FNG in the meantime. Nightfall with that BKB being shown. Looks like the coil only onto 1 for now. As Limp is the one taking heavy damage. Gets the phase shift up, but he believes he's going to die to the ratings. If he's not careful. Yeah,
dies anyway.
In range. And now S4 on the run. DM. All right, you got the call. Canceled it off. S4 with that Battle Hunger applied. DM's going to continue to try to catch up. Skewer is available, though. It's going to be a pretty hard kill to get here. DM. Blink is up in 5 seconds, and the Tornado does connect on the handskin, so that looks to be a freebie for VP. And DM finally gives up on this kill. But in the enemy jungle, Alliance goes as well. And with that buyback, we'll see if they can have a big impact on this Disruptor. Nightfall inside the pit. They can see that Roche has not even been attempted here right now. They're going to feel pretty safe. They do get the glimpse off, though, into the kinetic field. DM gets the Berserker's Call off as well. He's getting healed, but the impetus goes right through, and then Handskin just getting right-clicked by Nightfall. In the meantime, they do take out the Disruptor, and that is a dieback on Kingslayer. Nico Baby, though, he has to be careful. He's already used his spin. DM gets the blink call into the Cataclysm, and the right clicks to follow Nightfall, but a big curse. But there's the BKB from Nightfall. He doesn't have to worry about it now. Still getting healed, though, in the meantime. But these right clicks are going to be way too much. Oh, he gets off the Omni Slash this time. So we'll survive a little bit longer. And the Culling Blade was a little bit late. Wasn't able to finish him off, and Nico Baby will live and actually gets the Healing Ward down. Still 3v4, and they know that Disruptor's dead for another 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Diabolic Edict. The fortification is actually going to be popped, so he has to be a little bit careful here. Nightfall looking for Handsking in turn.
Oh, they know where he is.
Yep.
Glimpse back.
Glimpse into the Wraithfire Blast. And that is going to be an easy one for VP. Does create a little bit of space, but that's 45 seconds of no lesh. All right, so the Roche attempt is here. Alacrity applied to Nightfall. He can solo this, no problem. They have Static Storm. They have everything online.
If there's an RP, there will be Static Storm dropped on top of him, or just instant Blink initiation from Axe to try to cancel it.
You might even see Static Storm on top of Roche towards the end of
this. Yes, it's a possibility to be able to lock down the Puck. Puck doesn't have a defensive item, going for a very greedy build. Sometimes we see the third item E on this, which I think he needs a defensive item.
S4 is going for the skew on the other side now is Nightfall. He's going to pop his BKB, and inside that Static Storm is S4. Cataclysm to follow. That is a dead Magnus. Buys back in the game, still has his RP, so they have to be careful. Nico Baby already using his Blade Fury. Going to get out the Omni Slash just in time. Beautifully done. Finds one kill. Save with the Ghost Scepter is going to save him for now. And now they have to be careful. Wraith King, that's his first life. He's going to be surrounded now with 5 members of Alliance still alive after the buybacks come through. There's the RP, only onto 1, but will it be enough to actually take him out? Looks like with that Swift Slash, the answer to that is yes. No buyback available onto the Wraith King. And now Invoker getting pounded down by Limp. But in the meantime, Nico Baby taking a lot of damage from the Impetus, but a nice curse saving him. And they'll be able to turn this around with another
full
skewer.
Team wipe.
Full team wipe. Cost them some buybacks, but this is a Roche for Alliance.
And Axe tanks it fully. No Berserker Call.
I don't know how you feel about it, but not a big fan myself. Is S4 going to jump in?
I was fine with it because I was abusing the item when it wasn't so popular, but now that everyone knows about it, Secret is out.
Oh, what you're saying is you're a hipster, in other words. Nightfall is going to be taken out. That's his first life. And they still have the skewer available to bring him down to the low ground. But there's a Static Storm onto 2 heroes with the curse to follow. The Eon Disc procs. And Save continuing to pound away with that impetus in the meantime. But there's the big skewer onto 3. Double kill for Nico Baby. Huge combo from S4. And now the Swift Slash, Omni Slash, whatever the hell you want to call it. Another kill
slash
for
This
Alliance.
is a huge win for Alliance. They're gonna go for the possible high ground.
Oh, Kingslayer living for now.
Limp will clean him up
for the win. And the tier 3 tower now being pounded on. See the Tornado. A little minus armor there All right, we got the Yules to start things out onto Axe, potential initiation, but the Splitter's going to connect into, I'm going to assume it was a Swift Slash, but we'll see.
It is.
He still has Omni Slash. All right, thank you very much. As a buyback now into the Axe. Nico Baby.
Full HP.
Heal is
Nothing
absurd.
wrong there.
The heal is actually absurd. Now that is a true Omni Slash, and that is a dieback for DM. And this looks to be going to game number 3. Swift Slash now. I'm getting them all right.
Yeah.
Lacoste. Alliance, after getting absolutely destroyed game 1, come back with a vengeance.
Pretty much the perfect game from Nico Baby in this one. Gets level 6. I don't think VIRTUS.PRO should care too much about the bottom lane. This is an easy win for them. We've seen Luna being a counter to like all the tanky strength off laners, and this should be the first blood.
Absolutely, with the Earth Spike. More than enough damage as Save ends up taking that one from...
On the top lane, DM is level 6, so there is more kill potential. There is a catapult wave. Nico Baby needs to be careful. 3 + 2 + 1, easy 6 will TP out, or will he?
Oh, Thunder God's Wrath was just enough of that last right click from DM, particularly
He already,
good against him.
if he has reactive armor stacked,
Yeah.
they stay. You just don't get the new ones.
Yeah, GPK picks up the haste. Limp is in a lot of trouble. Lucent Beam to follow. Nightfall's even coming to the fray as Save gets another kill. He's in a killing streak now. As Handskin, Thunderbolt into the finger. Double kill for Save. He is quite far.
Like he's just getting all the last hits.
GPK, we promised that we talk about Zeus all game. It's actually not come true.
We are talking right now. Fairy's Trinket, the best item. Sometimes
and Aether Lens as well. Yeah, this is a lot of... the burst damage save again. Another kill for this young man as GPK takes the gush from S4. Thunderbolt to follow though. Save, trying to save his teammate. Pun not intended there.
Luna gets the priority if VIRTUS.PRO kills the Roshan.
Yeah, as we can see, Laguna Blade applied here onto DM. He's very tanky, but this looks like it might be enough damage. He pops that hood. Now into the trees he goes, has the casual plate mail as well, doing a nice job at juking into the Timber Chain across the other side of the lane, and he will live as a result. And they might be able to turn this around now. VP Save with another Hex, Thunderbolt to follow, and the Earth Spike will help finish off that pesky Nyx Assassin as well in his passive. As we're going to see, oh my god, the Winter Scarce into the Impale, and it looks like Hoodwink will fall. Nyx Assassin is next as well. And Alliance, it's 10-0 again. Is this game 1?
I didn't even notice that they have 0 kills.
Yeah.
It seems like every single time they pick Hoodwink, they just can't get a kill early on to protect themselves. So right now, Luna's staying 3,000 gold ahead of TB, and this is their big time. They know. They actually know where he is. It's
Nico
being pinged
baby.
out. Nico.
He's running to the side. Of course, they have the Thunder God's Wrath.
There
That'll
we
scout
go.
him out. Attempting to TP out the Lucent Beam. Nope, not even going to need it. The Earth Spike is there into the Eclipse and the Hex, so no Sunder play. Nimbus was used. It wasn't to be for GPK.
As expected, Luna. Let's see where she TPs.
Handskin. The Thunderbolt just in time. Another kill going the way of VP. 15-0. Yeah, the heal's not as strong right now without having the fully done Holy Locket and the talent.
No Holy Locket.
Still pretty solid though. You see the reflection made. Nightfall pretty healthy. So this tower definitely going to go down. The Gush into the LSA, into the Anchor Smash. All right, this is going to be Aegis going down. But like you said, they've expended a lot of spells on the side of Alliance. There's
good Nimby.
The Nimbus into the Lucent Beam. Not quite enough to take out Limp. He has to BKB retreat. And finally, the Tier 3 tower will fall with the BKB activate from Nightfall. Not sure if they want to fight now. All right, or Spike from the other side into the finger of that save with yet another kill. And now the Lucent Beam, or the Eclipse, I should say, to follow. S4 trying to get away, but that Lucent Beam finally finds them. So 2 dead. This turns it into a 5 versus 3. And now you see the Glaives doing their job. This is where Luna becomes extremely hard to counteract.
Take some damage. They know there's no meta. This is a big part of the damage coming out from Alliance. So right now they're just poking. Curse available in a second. Good initiation.
The Hex into the burst damage. GPK gets the last hit. And there is why you see Zeus is so good against Terrorblade. Bushwhack comes out, but the heals.
On the board for Alliance. Do you think they get a kill?
Oh my god, I actually forgot about that. I'm going to say yes, they'll get 1 kill. Is this actually another Top Hat game? This is insane. This is actually insane. This is going to be a second Rax at the very least. There's the buyback now onto TB.
You get mana drained while he's BKB'd with the Ether Lens.
Nightfall.
I think they
having
need to
himself a
play
game.
super defensive. Try to end this game with 0 kills on Alliance.
Oh, Nico Baby in the trees. This might be their first kill. They finally get save. 1 kill for Alliance.
Oh, he dodged it.
Yeah, and they get the Winter Wyvern as well. So 5 versus 3, but Nightfall wants to fight. Gets off the Lucent Beam. Elsay's going to connect on the Timber. Buyback onto the Winter Wyvern now as S4 trying to apply a little bit of pressure, but it's just going to cost him his life. A double kill for Nightfall now as Nico Baby is quite low in that meta. What VP has to offer right now as they attempt to go high ground again. Bushwhack 3. The Vendetta coming out into the Impale and the Laguna Blade. Will this be enough? The Cold Embrace save. The heals again out of control. They were so close to taking down Nightfall as the Sunder comes out into the Eclipse though. All right. Some damage mitigated here, but S4 will drop regardless. All right. They're going to get the Impale. LSA to follow, but again, the Cold Embrace. Back to full HP you go, young man. Nico Baby getting pressured in the meantime. They don't have quite enough to take him out quite yet here. DM, no trees available.
That was so close. Like, Wyvern even used the Holy Locket, 20 charges on Luna just to be able to give her some extra HP. This is the last left for Alliance. Roche may respawn in 40.
LSA, Cold Embrace, full HP. Congratulations.
Well done.
Well done. You hit one button. Oh, he doesn't have it for the Luna, though. Sharpshooter's there as well as Nico Baby trying to fight within the Nimbus, but he will fall. It'll be a likely trade here. I would think Nightfall's living. Cold Embrace. Back to full HP you go. Laguna Blade can't even withstand the Cold Embrace. Are you serious?
It's just too much healing.
What
he
is
pops
this?
the Holy Locket on him, and the S4 will call it.
Whoever picks Winter Wyvern
wins. The hero is too powerful.